I want to earn 10K per month. Good morning, my name is Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. This is the Mega Living Magic Moments episode number 83. I want to earn 10K per month. They were the words that came out of John's mouth when I met him exactly 3 years ago. He came to my office and he had a challenge. He wanted to earn 10K a month. Now let me tell you a little bit about John. He was then at the time earning 5K per month. And he had been trying for over a year to lift his game so he could earn 10K per month. And it wasn't working. And John told me that he had tried everything. He got a part-time job. He was reading books. He was trying to model people. What else was he doing? He was visualizing. He actually got a vision board and he was visualizing all the things he wanted to put on the board. But still, after over a year, he was unable to, he'd get 6,000 some months, then it would drop back down again. And he couldn't consistently get up to 10 and maintain 10K per month. So he came to me to work out, to have a discussion about what's going on and why wasn't it working. So what I do in these normal coaching conversations, I need to find some more information. So I sit down, I talk to John and find out about his life, what he's up to, what he's doing, and what he's tried previously, so I get an idea how we can move forward. And John's telling me about his life. He's now earning 5K. He's an expat living here in Vietnam. He rides a motorbike, feels quite comfortable riding the motorbike. He's got an apartment that he lives in. He's got friends. He's goes out. He's got enough money to wine and to dine, to have a bit of a holiday. So he's quite comfortable. So he's having a good life here. And so I asked him, John, why do you want the extra $5,000? And he sort of looked a bit bewildered and looked up at me and said, oh, well, for many, I want to buy many things. And I said, okay, John, that's good. Awesome. Specifically, what would you like to buy with the extra 5K? And he thought, he goes, oh, well, what do I want to do? He's thinking, I want to get a car. I want to drive a car in Vietnam. What else? I want to get more clothes. I want to have a holiday. I want to take my wife, because he's got a wife, I want to take my wife on a holiday. I just want better things in life. And after he told me about his lifestyle, he was comfortable, and now he's somewhat vague about what he really wants to spend the money on. I knew immediately that there was no emotional connection to these things that he says he wants. He says he wants them, and his conscious mind says he wants them, but his subconscious mind is very comfortable earning 5K a month and living that type of lifestyle. So there lies the challenge. We run 90% of our life from our subconscious mind. And if our subconscious mind is happy where it's at, it doesn't matter what the conscious thinking, what's happening up here, it could want the complete opposite. But if the conscious mind is happy with what it's got, that's what drives our life. So I work with John, and what we had to do, we had to coach him for a few more sessions, and eventually John admitted that, yeah, well, maybe I'm not really comfortable. I'd like to drive a car. I don't really like driving the motorbike. Even though before he said he was comfortable riding the bike, he was comfortable wearing the clothes he had. He was comfortable in that specific lifestyle. What happens is our subconscious mind, our conscious mind, allows us to make up stories to justify our current situation. So really, after a few sessions, we really dug deep, and John admitted that, yes, I'm not really comfortable. And these stories that I make up that I was comfortable really originated from the fact that I couldn't earn $10,000 a month. So I said, okay, what do you really want, John? What do you really want to spend that money on, that extra 5K? So what we did, we went through this one specific process to try to reprogram John's subconscious mind. So what we did, we got John to list what he really, really wants. and we had to demonstrate it to the world. So what we did, we had to go out and we had to start to spend that $5,000 extra a month on things that he wanted. Now, when I say we go out and spend it, what I'm saying is we mentally went out and we started to spend it. So physically, he goes out to the shops, he might check out the watches. Wow, that's a lovely watch, I'd like to have that. Looks at the quality, the colours, then he'll go check out some clothes, he'll go down to the place where you can buy a car, he'll look at the car yard, and he will start to spend the money that he wants to earn extra. He also started to raise his standards, because his standards now, he was happy where he was at. To generate the extra money, we have to raise the standard so we can use the extra money to spend on our new standards. So what he did, he started to use taxi, Grab and Uber. Once, twice, 3 times a week, he decided, I'm going to use those vehicles to raise his standard. He went shopping and actually purchased some higher label clothes, and he felt so good in the clothes, it started to spend more money now on the things that he really wanted. The bigger ticket items, he didn't have the money, but he really honed in and worked out specifically, what do I want? So he did this. He used the taxi, the Grab, bought clothes. He started to go to 5-star hotels and restaurants and just even sit in the coffee shop, order a meal, order a cake, and to enjoy the standard, this new standard that he wants to live. And what he's doing is he's sending a message to his subconscious mind that I need this money to raise my standards to live a better life. What happened? John started to earn $10,000 a month by raising his standard, by sending a message to his subconscious mind that this is what I want to spend the money on. When he had no real clear goal or items he wanted to purchase, the subconscious was just happy to stay where it's at. So my message today, my mega living message, is to raise your standard. This could be in your finances, it could be in your health, it could be in your relationships. As soon as you start to raise your standards, especially in the finances, and you start to focus on what I really want, then we have the energy, the motivation to create the money in this abundant world in which we live. Now, you may have heard the saying before that you have to be before you can have. And this is very important. We have to be the person we want to be before we can have all the attachments. So start to raise your standards in the different areas of your life, and then you too will message your subconscious and allow it to reprogram itself so you can change and enjoy all these wonderful things that we have around us. That's my mega living message today. High five. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.